What's up, YouTube? This is First Son of First Son Motif, and I'm unplugged. That's right. I'm going to do something 100% live, and I got a very, very important message for you guys at the end of the video, so please stay tuned till the end of the video. So check it out, and I hope you love it. Hey, what's up, you guys? Coming at you unplugged today. Man, it's so much going on in the world. I just can't explain. I can't remember anything in my lifetime like this. But it doesn't shock me at all, because just earlier this year or late last year, me and my wife were sitting down and we was talking, and we just saw how divisive the world was and how people just hated on each other. You know, driving to work, they cut you off in line, cursing you out at the stores, just evil all around. So it doesn't shock me. So when I see that, this thing that's going on in the world, I'm not saying that this is something that's of the supernatural, but I will say it doesn't shock me, because I felt like we was coming to this point. Like I said, me and my wife was having a conversation, and we was like, the world is so divisive that it's gonna take something of a large magnitude to get people, first of all, back to God, and start remembering first of all, who He is, and what we should be doing, and who we should be praising. Because a lot of us, we got these athletes, we got these politicians, they are God, but God is a very jealous God, and he only wants to be praised. So either you can do it, or He said He'll get the rocks to do it. But I just felt this in my spirit at the beginning of the year when I was fasting, when I took the month off. And one of the reasons I said, well, I'm going to do a gospel series. And so I've been working on that gospel series, but I just had that feeling in my heart, like, okay, something like this was going to happen. And even though it's bad, I just feel like so much good is going to come out of it, because we were just at that point. We was at a very, very bad state as a world, as a country, and as the world. So I'm just hoping that people will be careful, be safe, and protect themselves and protect the ones that they love. But most of all, let you know that you're missing something very special in your life if you don't have Christ, because Jesus Christ is at the center of my life. And hopefully, a lot of people realize that if you don't have him at the center of your life, you're going to have a bunch of fear. You're going to have a bunch of anger. You're going to have a bunch of malice, like where, jealousy, hatred. So, take this time to reflect, normally I would play my instrument and normally, I would like watch sports all day, like, baseball season coming up. We go right into the next season and we don't realize that, you don't serve, you don't serve man. We're not here to serve man. We're here to serve a king. Like I tell people, me and my brother, we was having a conversation recently, and I was saying like, I don't care who the president is because, to me, politics is just like sports to me. It's just a game. I have a bachelor's degree in political science. It's just a game to me. But I know who my provider is. I know who holds my future. I know who, has a plan for my life. So it doesn't matter who the president is because I serve a king. I serve a king, y'all. A king that sits on the throne forever. From the time I live on this earth until I go on to join with him and those that passed on and waiting on me. So this don't bother me. So, let this be a wake up call. If you're not woke right now, a lot of people say woke. If this don't wake you up, then nothing will. See people scrambling around, getting toilet paper, getting buying up all the bottled water when there's water right in the sink. I mean, like, I don't understand it, man. You guys need to wake up, man, because this ain't nothing. This is not anything. You think this something? Wait, read the book of Revelations. Wait, this ain't nothing. When it talks about what's going to be happening in those days and that time, those tribulations, man, this ain't nothing. So this is a wake up call. So I just wanted to just do something spontaneous. I've been doing a lot of things. I've been doing a lot of videos, and as you can tell, the audio is going to be different. This is like 100% live. So I haven't did one that was 100% live in a long time. Normally I'll use my equipment and I'll do the digital thing so that the sound could be nice and clear. But this was fun, just doing something just like 100% unplugged, actually hearing. Because a lot of times, you guys, what you're hearing, I have a lot of virtual instruments. They call it VST instruments. I know a lot of you guys are not musicians, but the musician people understand what I'm saying. So I realized that it's been a long time since I actually played the physical keyboard, the sounds that's in this keyboard, and it was fun because it's just easier to. I could hook it up to that, but it's just easier for me to. I got some Yamaha VSTs, I got some of the instruments that I can play in my recording software, and it makes the editing, it makes everything a lot easier, because when sometimes, like when you just play it like sounds from the instrument with audio files, you have to be perfect almost, to be honest with you. Like, I can actually go in when I do it with the recording software, and if I miss a note, I can just go back in and put it in or edit it or whatever. So, but this was fun. So the name of that song was by back then, the Reverend John P. Key, better known today as Pastor John P. Key. And it was a song from back in the day, Standing in Need of Prayer, which is a song that was on my mind. It's a song that's very dear to me because it was a time in my life where I had really was at that point, where I had needed some serious encouragement. I was off the war. I had walked away from my family. Well, not walked away from them, but I was doing my duty and I walked away. And I remember this was a while ago, and I ran across this CD. Because we all get, I'm going to be real with you, we all get holy when we think we about to die. So I ran across the CD and I just fell in love with that song. And man, I think that it's very fitting for today. I'm standing in need of prayer for everybody's protections, that we can we can endure this. And I know we can. So I'm not going to hold you guys too long. I know this video is getting long, but it's good to just talk sometime, because a lot of time in my videos I just play and then I fade off to the end, to the subscribe. Which, let me remind you, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, because this channel, is great. Got a lot of great things coming. So if you haven't, please do. And check out some of the other stuff I got. I got something, for everybody. I need to do a little bit more pop stuff. I haven't done a lot of pop stuff, but I do. I mean, I like a lot of pop stuff. I just haven't had time to do it. And I know I got, I know I have a lot of subscriptions. Not subscriptions. I don't have a lot of subscriptions, so subscribe. But I have a lot of requests that I need to do. But I'm working on them. Like some of the requests, if I'm not really, I know the songs, but I'm not really, familiar with them. So I have to really, really learn them. Like songs that I have heard my whole life, it's not that hard for me to learn, because I've heard them so much, I've sung them so much, and in the car, in the house, so much that until I know the structure of the song, so I know like certain chords gonna be repeated. So it's a lot easier for me to learn the song. And I've just been, like I said, I've been caught up with I've really been caught up with just playing from the heart lately. So I've been doing, like I said, I've been doing the gospel series, which you can check out. I'll leave the link up here, which I just finished the third song, the little snippet of Richard Smallwood's Center of My Joy, one of my favorite songs. So that's just a collection of like my favorite songs. So check out all the little playlists I got. I have the playlists on the channel. Check those out. But I'm working on the requests, and just thank you for your feedback. Thank you guys for your support. And if you haven't started a channel, let me encourage you to start your channel. I mean, because even if it's not music, just something that you love, just share it with people. Because what I find out is when you do this, you get better at it. You get better at what you do. So, and if you think I'm lying, go back and click on it where it says videos, and go look at some of my videos from 2018, and you can see the improvement. So if you're a public speaker, or if you're a vlogger, or if you're a musician, or you're a how-to-do, just do this, because it makes you better at what you do, because you actually have to prepare. You have to prepare. I'm not really preparing what I have to say, but when I first started doing this, I could not look at this camera and talk like this, and I couldn't look in the camera, and I couldn't, even though I'm not well at it, but I'm way better than what I was at articulate myself and my sentences. So this is making me a better person, even though even if nobody looks at it. It just makes you a better speaker. It makes you a better musician. So I encourage anybody to do it if you just randomly clicked on this video and you saw it. So thank you once again. It's Sunday. God bless you. Be safe, and until the next one, see ya.